guys, Scrap and Jenny here. I have a card tutorial to do for you guys today. I'm going to show you how I made this card with our Dottie paper that we have on special this month. It's from Close to My Heart, and if you spend $35 you get 24 sheets of this in this paper pack, and it's Dottie for you. Look at my previous videos and you will be able to find the special. So let's get started. You will need your score pal or Martha Stewart pad, one piece of cardstock. It doesn't have to be double-sided. It just happens that this one is double-sided and I wanted to use my Dottie paper. This is the butterfly paper from Dottie for You from Close to My Heart. It's on special this month. You'll need your cutter, and you can use your choice of any kind of markers or pencils. I'm using these pencils today. These are our water pencils, and the item number on these are 3505, and you get both sets. And there are how many colors are in here? Let's see. You get 12 colors in each pack. You get a color of the spring colors, and then our fall, the darker colors. There's two different packs. I'm using these for the front of the card. You can see it's all watercolored, and then you can use your watercolor pencil or water pen. This is from Close to My Heart. So that's what you'll need. So let's get started with the measurements for the paper. And I should probably show you how unique this card is. This is our Art Philosophy Cricut cartridge, cut up, one of the cuts that you can get on there. And basically it flips up and then opens here and then opens here. And then you can put your sentiment on the inside. Or you can put one on this side, or you can put one on this side, you know, the front. So, and then there's like a little pocket that you slide. It's like an envelope card in one. So there's that. So I'm going to show you how I made this. You're going to need a piece of 12 by 12, and you're going to cut it down to 11 by 11. So let's do that. So you're going to cut off an inch on each side. And then I'm going to do this side. Boy, it's really windy outside today. Okay, so then you got your 11 by 11 piece of cardstock or pattern paper. Now you're going to fold it in half by a triangle. And you're going to get out your scoring tool, which I left mine in my Martha Stewart score thing. So fold this out, fold it in half like a triangle. Try to get it lined up as best as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. So there you have your triangle. Now you're going to get out your score pal or Martha Stewart score pad, and you're going to lay it like this, and you're going to score at 3 1/4, 3 1/4, and then again score at 5 1/2. Okay, and then flip it over, and you're going to do the same thing to the other side. So that's 3 1/4, and then again at 5 1/2. This is a very quick card to do, except for, you know, cutting everything out on the Cricut. But it was easy to put it in and get it cut out right away. Okay, and then you're going to turn your paper this way where it's at lined up to about like 7.5 or so. You just want to have it flat. And I try to have it line up exactly at the 7 3/4, just so the line is even. So there. Okay, and then you're going to score at 3.5. And you go all the way down to 3.5. Another thing that I didn't say that I forgot that you're going to need is a pair of scissors. Okay, so then you score at 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 5 1/2. Flip it over, do the other side, 3 1/4, 5 1/2. Okay, and then you're going to turn it and have it straight as a line, as straight as up and down as you can. I use the score lines to line it up, and then you're going to cut a score at 3 1/2, all the way down 3 1/2, down the center. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm off camera. You're going to score at 3 1/2 all the way down, all the way across. If I was on off camera on before, I'm sorry. It's 3 1/2, and you score all the way down. Okay, and then you remove your score pal, and you get out a pair of scissors, and let me find mine. These are close to my heart scissors. I really like these a lot. It goes down to a really fine tip, and it comes in a nice little case, so you don't stab yourself like I have many times. Okay, so then over here in the corner, you're going to have these little score triangles, and you're going to cut out the little triangles. Like so. Okay, and then on this side, the same thing. You're going to have these little triangles, and you're going to cut those out. Okay, so now let's piece all of our score lines. You're going to have the one that you had at 5 1/2. Okay, and then you're going to have the one that you did at 3 1/4. And then you're going to do the other side, 5 1/2, 3 1/4, and then your 3 1/2 at the top. And you just want to fold that down. Okay. So what you want to do is you're going to glue the top here on the inside, and you're going to want to glue. There's going to be like a space here in the center. You want to glue here and glue here. You'll see all of your score lines. Okay, and just put some glue there. Okay, then you're going to close it back up. Push it all back down. So there's your part of your card. All right, now here is the trick. It's not tricky, but I did 12 of these, so I have them all ready to go out to my friends. Here's all the cards that I did. This pattern paper is our Daddy for You paper. So I have a bunch of these done already. So I've got it down pat of how to do these cards. Okay, so on here you're going to have like these little pockets, because you got this glued right here. You're going to have these little pockets. What you're going to do is you're going to open it, and then you're just going to smush it down. To there. So now you're going to have this little flap. Okay, and then you're going to close it, and then you're going to put some glue on this side. And then you're going to flip this back. And then you're going to put glue on the inside of this flap. Okay, so it's like that. I know it's hard to see because of the pattern paper, but this is the triangle, or the square. I closed it up, put glue on this side, and then glue on the inside. And then the other side, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to open it up, and you're going to fold it down till it gets to the top here, the top. So you just want to line it up as best as you can. And you just push it down. And this one you're going to leave open because this is going to be the pocket where you put this piece in. But what you can do, okay, see there, now you're going to have this little triangle, or square I mean. Okay, and you put glue on this side. And push it down. And then you're going to close it down. And then you're going to, see, so close it here, this, and then there's your little pocket you just made. And then there's that. And I cut out these little squares are pre-hand already. So this is the one. The measurements for this, is 2 by 3/4 by 2 by 3/4. So when I cut it out on the Cricut, I did 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And you're just going to place it on the front here. So I'm going to put some glue on this square here. You can cut out a 2 by 2 square and just cover it up with this area. Or I did it a little bigger because I want it to overlap the envelope area. So I just cover that up there. And then on the inside, you can cut a 3 by 3 square. I don't have one pre-cut, but you would just put it here in the center. I'll show you on mine that I have done already. And it's just a 3 by 3 square. And if you don't have the Art Philosophy cartridge, you can just do a 3 by 3 square and put it in the center. And you can use like a Martha Stewart punch or your Stampin' Up punch or any kind of punch and just put a piece in the center. And then you can put your sentiment on the centerpiece. And then you got the paper around it as pretty stuff. So, okay. There's that one. And then I'm going to show you how I colored this image. I'm going to use one of our stamp sets that we have. It was a special of the month, and I'm using these 2 butterflies here. I'm going to use our black archival ink. And here's the 2 butterflies. I wouldn't recommend stamping your image with it on the card, but I'm doing a tutorial, so I have to do it on the card. Stamp it and then glue it. So I'm hoping that this image turns out fine, and it did. Okay, and then I'm going to use some of our water pencils and just to color the edges a little of the butterfly. And use some of our pink, which is, this one is baby pink. I'm going to use for this. I use some sweet leaf color. Put some on this one too. Okay. I'm going to throw in some yellow. I'm going to use my creme brulee. Okay, and then you're going to get out your water pencil or water pen. And I do this a little bit to get some of the water. And then you're just going to blend it. And it gives it a nice water look, blending look. Add some more pink in here. I'm going to use a darker pink on this. Okay. So there is my card for the day. Now I can just fold it up. And it could be an envelope, or you can just put a greeting or a gift card in there. There you go. When you do put the gift card in, you're going to want to glue it down somehow because the bottom is not closed. It's open on the bottom. So you just close it up like that. But there's my card. There's my watercoloring. And this is with Close to My Heart's water pencils. You can purchase them from my website. But there you go. There's my card tutorial for you guys today. Thanks for watching. You have a great day.